Hey guys, I'm Jacob Beach of the Preppers Bunker Outdoors with my buddy Jimbo. And today we're finally going to do a long-term review on the BattleHorse Knives Bushcrafter. Stick around and check it out. So if you didn't watch my first review on this knife, it's made out of 01 tool steel. The spine is 5/32 of an inch thick. The overall length is 8.5 inches, and the edge is 3 7/8 of an inch long. If you don't want to watch this video and you want to take one thing before you go, it's that this is a tough little knife and it is a great woods companion. I wouldn't necessarily go out with this knife without an axe or a saw. It's definitely not a chopper. It's definitely not a one-tool option. This knife is made for bushcraft, like I'm doing here. Which brings me to my next thought, is this knife, although it is stout, it can take some abuse and it will do some batoning and stuff, this really is not a survival knife. And I know that it's not meant to be a survival knife, but I think that's important to point out, because that's something that people are always looking for. The Scandi grind is nice for working with wood, but in my opinion it's not versatile. It's not really a good skinning geometry, it's not really a good food prep geometry, it's not a good chopping geometry. It's really just nice at curling wood and it taking a nice edge. So for an all-purpose knife, I really prefer a flat grind or a convex grind. So in my mind, with this knife out in the bush, if you weren't just bushcrafting, you'd really want to also have an axe, to have a saw, as well as another smaller knife for other things that you might do, like skinning or, like I said, food prep. But this is a bushcrafter. It is made for bushcrafting. And it's easy to sharpen, it holds a great edge, it's so comfortable in hand. It's just really awesome in hand. It strikes a great spark. The knife is just wonderful to use. The way that BattleHorse does their handle is different than most any other company that I've seen, because they fully round it. So there's just no hot spots. However you use it, whatever grip you use it for, whether you're chopping through a little knot, you can just use this knife all day and whittle to your little heart's content. It's really that nice. Now this is simply an awesome bushcrafting knife, but there are some things that I personally would want to change about it. One is the steel selection. 01 is a great steel. It has a lot of followers. Everybody is familiar with it and it sells. But in today's age, I think that there are other steels for the cost that perform better. I think A2 would be a better option, and I also think that ADCR V2 or even 52-100 would be a better option. And besides A2, they're all cheaper than 01. You don't really have to worry about toughness on a knife this size, especially with the thick Scandi grind and the thickness of the edge itself. This is a super tough knife, but the edge holding could be a little bit better. Other than that, if I was going to use this as an all-purpose blade, I would get their full flat grind model. I think that would be ideal. But if you are looking for a bushcrafter, to me, the BattleHorse is the epitome of a bushcrafter. It's not heavy on your hip. They come with a nice leather sheath. It carries nice. It whittles great. It's a pleasure to use, and I just love their handle geometry. It's a great company. They stand behind their product. I like them as people quite a bit. I've met them quite a few times. And this knife was actually on my dream list for quite a while before I got it. It's really just a sweet little worker. I'm very happy to wrap up the review this way. I feel like being out here and just crafting out in the woods is what this knife is for. It was a lot of fun. I love being out here with Jimbo, spending some time, and it's always good to practice your skills and get better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video, and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.